hot real estate guy.
Oh, OK, can we just...
Shame you left so quickly. Should I interpret that as a lack of interest?
Does he mean interest in him or in the house?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I think you'll find it does.
Mate, I go back, we're still very much in the market, and I could not be more open to seeing what you've got on offer.
Yes. Oh,
Can we just drop...
no, he's come back hard. Obviously, I aim to please. What in particular are you looking for?
OK, he's clearly talking about real estate.
I would go back with, I'm looking for something big, something long term.
Do not write that.
Looking for a welcoming central hallway.
OK, can someone just grab the phone from Heather? Just please put it down.
I'll ask the first question
Brilliant.
of Michael. Because I've always wondered, so you've got the first season you've done, launching into a second season, how do you, from a writer's point of view, capture or recap the first season and then launch into a second season?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends where you have left off.
Right.
And so for the end of our first season, it felt like a bit of a, not a cliffhanger necessarily, but we just had the bombshell about Ainsley's pregnancy and then they've sold the house. So that sort of dictates where to start from. And the other big thing we felt was what you really want coming in is you want the gang back together. So you'll notice that we put everyone back together instantly.
We were, yes. We were on top of each other. I thought.
That's right. And then we pretty much the whole first half as you guys in a car. So we just went with let's get them back together and put them in close proximity. And then the other big thing, we just had so many ideas left over from season one, things that we wanted to do. Once we saw you guys performing in season one, you think of all of these ideas. And particularly Liz's husband was like the big story, the big character that we never got to in season one. So we thought, let's start season two.
And we hadn't seen a photograph of him or anything, so I was just dying to know who Stewart was going to be.
Yeah.
Was he as you imagined?
No. I don't but better. For some reason, I'd kind of imagined him as older, because he'd kind of done such a number on her life that I thought it was someone that she'd kind of given power to. But actually, what you did with casting Roger Corser was just brilliant, because he's so charismatic and attractive and plausible. You can kind of believe that what happened to her happened.
Yeah.
And then it's possible that there's still something there still between them.
What the hell drew you back to your ex? And do you think that was healthy? I won't tell you what Heather thought.
A little bit judged, I've got to say, right now.
Sorry?
A little bit judged.
And what kind of guy do you think Liz is actually attracted to? Not you, Kat.
It's blurry. I think history is a huge thing. She's been with Stewart for so many years. She was drawn to him, and it's the history and the fact that he's behaving so well and he offers her the best version of himself. It's like he's learned.
Quick question though. Is it because also that she was single at the time, so everything looks completely different? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
She was struggling with, But
also, she probably really wants to have sex. It's been ages.
It has.
The casting was excellent. It's wildly inappropriate. We're very happily married people. Please edit that out.
You never felt compelled to give Ben another shot after the night in the caravan.
What are you saying?
Season one.
Seriously?
See, this would be a very interesting love triangle.
And how confident does that make me feel? Seriously.
Oh, Ben's happy, but...
You better be.
Also, her and Stewart in our backstory got together when she was at uni and then stayed together for a while. So she, I don't think, has had a ton of really long-term relationships.
Yeah.
I think her relationship history was really dominated by Stewart, which is great for us because as the show goes on, she's, there's a lot of different personalities you could throw Liz together with and see what happens.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Maybe they're right in front of her.
I can't wait to find out.
No, sorry. I'm sorry.
Him again.
I love this. Well, because different people bring out different versions of yourself.
Yeah.
So, it's great to see her come.
Could you imagine if you did that to Heather? These two?
Oh, I don't think we dare.
I reckon I'd rip your eyes out.
People that support...
How did that become about me? Why do I feel threatened again?
Why are you always the wedge in all these relationships?
HR! I know from talking to people and, you know, what I've read on social media that so much of the audience is behind Ben and Heather as a relationship, as a union. What do you think it is about those characters, and do you think they're a good relationship?
I do.
Yeah.
I do too.
I think he's attracted to Heather because she's a real woman. You know, she's lived life, and she's, you know, beautiful woman, and there's so much to be attracted to in that. I think it's real.
Yeah.
There's a lot in the world that's fake at the moment, but she's real, and I think it's nice to see.
Yeah. I think too, Ben sees Heather.
Yes.
I think she feels like for the first time in her life someone's seeing her. I think her marriage is expired, and just no longer feels like a woman. You just gave that back to her, and I think she needed to explore it. I think at the age she is, which is 50, I think a lot of women are going through that, just trying to work out who they are.
Yeah, after being defined by kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very true to the way things.
But she's so honest as well. I think I feel jealous of the relationship because they're so honest.
I think we all sort of wish we had that level of honesty in a relationship. But it's quite a safe place to land, and she feels
they're
like
both
she can
characters
say.
that see through nonsense pretty quickly and aren't afraid to call it out.
No, absolutely.
You're a bit more blunt. I think Benny puts a softer, funnier spin sometimes, but
She's not subtle, is she?
it works.
Well, we're responding to you guys, so especially in the second season. Like now that we've watched a whole season play out, and especially coming into the second season, that scene where you're parking in the park.
Yeah.
It was like deliberately we'd watched the whole relationship in first season. We just wanted to write a scene where you fall back in love with them again. And we know Stephen likes to sing and dance so much, so we wanted to give that to him.
And get his gear off as much as he can.
That's right.
Yeah.
If there's an opportunity
But
to
it was.
do that.
But how much fun was doing that scene? You know, and I've got to say, Pete Templeman allowed us to just play, which was wonderful. And run across the yard, and you know, I mean, it had a beautiful energy about it. But it was the laughter in that scene for me that I felt it when I watched it. I just thought,
it was
God, we're having
alive.
such a good time.
It was nothing. It didn't feel scripted at all. It felt completely
And
alive
how often
and
does
organic.
an actor feel that way and have the opportunity to do that? Seriously.
Well, the pressure was on a bit for that because I thought it's going to be
wasn't
such a fun scene to watch back if we get it right.
Yeah.
But you know, when Pete's there, and all our directors are so good at making it feel relaxed and giving you. Just gently nudging you to get even better than what you imagine. So that was good fun. They're all good fun.